Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hi, Al.
We
Hey,
just
sorry.
voted
Hi.
All right, Al. We saw you trying to get in, but you finally did. Good.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Okay. We just voted the same officers again, so that's been done without your vote, but it's me and Jane again.
Hi.
Okay. The next item on the agenda is to consider the agenda for 2021, and we're going back to the last Monday of the month. And I had a list here of the days. Yeah, here it is. And Jennifer, I'm sure you have it, so should I repeat it or just go with what was submitted? January 25th.
Yeah, if you have it in front of you, it's basically the last Monday of each month except May, because the last Monday in May is Memorial Day, so therefore it would be the fourth Monday, which is the 24th. And usually this committee skips holding a meeting in December.
Correct. So I can give you the dates, but if everybody wants them for their own records,
I've got the dates. We're fine.
I sent it as an attachment.
Yeah, we sent.
Okay, good. All right. All in favor of the schedule as presented?
Aye.
Do I have a second?
Aye. Oh,
Aye.
I'll second it. I'll second it.
Aye. All right, so seconded. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. All right, that's it for the schedule as far as we're going to go into the school site safety.
Executive session?
Yes.
This is Rod. I make a motion that we move into private executive session.
Second.
Okay. All in favor? Aye.
Aye. And Jen, I will
okay.
text you when we're out.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Jim, would you care to make your presentation?
Okay, there we go.
No, we don't want to be recorded in executive session.
No.
Oh, I thought you guys said you were out.
Unless we
No, we are out. We're trying to find Rich, basically.
Oh, okay, because I started re-recording.
Why don't we just complete the rest of the agenda items until we find Rich?
Well, I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't have.
Rich Special
I have a
is
hard
calling
stop.
me. Hi, guys. Rich Special is calling me. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I just tried him again.
Hold on. Hey, guys, I'm going to try to merge this call with Rich Special. He called my phone. Hold on.
Okay.
Rich, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just explaining to Sal. I was explaining to Sal.
Let's go back into executive session.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
I've heard everything up to Jim talking about not wanting to have to go back into another special session, and so I'm pretty much up to speed on everything that's been said. So if we can just continue, it'll be good.
Okay.
Stop recording, Jen.
Is Jen gone?
I'm here.
Okay. Can we go back in executive session? Jen has to leave us.
So if anybody gets cut off again, just hit *6.
Yep, I've been doing that.
And Jane, you'll text me?
Oh, you have. Yes, I will text you.
Hold on a second. What's the harm of Jennifer just staying on?
I have no problem with it. Just
can we invite you, Jennifer?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I nominate Jennifer stays
okay.
on. So
Great. I will not repeat anything or write anything down. I promise.
Yeah, just stop the recording.
Yep.
Just not that big a deal.
Okay, I'm going to stop recording right now. Hold on. Okay, we're recording.
Okay, I'm going to make a motion that we accept the recommendations as presented by Jim Baldwin on this date relative to the school safety and security project.
Second.
Let me.
All in
There a
I second it.
Second. All right. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Against? Hearing none, the motion's carried. Okay. I think number 6, which is the school site safety, and we made this update on the project status vis-a-vis the architect's the lawyer's motion. So I don't think we really have to do anything here and discuss anything further about invoices or budgets at this particular point. I make a motion to move on. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All right. I'm going to go on to Osborne. So everybody that's here should really stay on. I can't let anybody go. Sal, sorry about that. Gerald, sorry.
No problem.
Okay.
I asked Rich. I asked Tom Hibbert to call in, so hopefully he'll call in for the shortly for the Osborne items. But let's so he can give the update himself.
Okay.
All right.
Before he comes in on that, all right. I think he's in. He's on it. Is this Mr. Hubbard?
Yes, Tom Hibbert. I just had to unmute my phone.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, we're waiting for you, and we appreciate you joining the meeting, and we'd like you to give us an update on the project status, if you will.
Right now, the roof is complete. The roof installation itself. They were scheduled to complete the metal. We were out there last week. They were scheduled to complete the sheet metal work Friday, and I believe they have. I haven't actually been out to see it myself. We still have to do a punch list, and there are a few items to resolve. As discussed before, I believe at the last meeting, the HVAC unit above the kitchen, the new one, was larger than the old unit, and that required the addition of a roof drain behind it to make sure that water would drain. We had some ponding. That has not been done. I think that's the major outstanding piece of work that isn't completed at this point. We have to do a punch list. There's a couple items to address.
Is that roof drain going to be a change order?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that town or us?
Us.
Whose change order is that?
That would be the job's change order.
Okay. And is that because we have the budget? Because wasn't the HVAC unit part of the town's work? Or schools, whatever it's called?
Yeah. Yes. There's a second part to this in that the way that regardless of the HVAC unit, we would have had to do a change for the drainage of the gable roof of the leader. The leader coming off of the gable roof comes down and it actually enters in for a drain pipe right through the flashing height. In the corner, it's a really peculiar detail that ended up, and that came up because of the increased height in insulation. The HVAC unit helped exacerbate this condition. So it wasn't a condition that we would have wanted permanently on the, regardless of the HVAC unit.
Okay.
We can get some photos of this to show you.
So
what's
the magnitude of this change order?
Tom, we're going back and forth because we're waiting for the contractor to present his change order in a proper format. He just throws numbers at us. But I think it was in the $5,000 to $6,000 range, Tom.
Is this the one we've talked about already, or that? Okay. Because I remember that
we
number.
mentioned this at the last meeting.
Yes. Okay. That's the number I remember. I wasn't sure specifically what the item was. Okay, $5,000 to $6,000. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, we already talked about it and said we would do that, right?
Right. And the contractor's not like really fast on paperwork.
Okay. So we need proper paperwork from the contractor.
Correct.
Yeah, we need a CO.
Yeah, and well, we also have there's basically there were three COs, Tom. One was for bricking up the back wall of the APR, and we basically told him that he was too aggressive on the change order. We told him what we would accept. He got a little bit upset with us at our last meeting, and we just said, it'll be rejected if you give us something that is that heavy. Basically, he was saying four men for 2 days, and we're saying it's worth 2 men for 2 days, 2 men for 1 day. So it was it was.
He wanted 4-man days, and we told him it was 2.
Yeah. 8-man days is what he was saying. So anyway, we took care of that one. The other one is the cost on the gas pipe relocation. There is an allowance in the project, and the allowance was a number that the contractor gave us for relocation of up to 160 feet of gas pipe, and the excess was at a unit cost. So there was a lot more that ended up being relocated, and he's treating the allowance as if it was a lump sum, which it wasn't. It was an allowance. He had to prove that he used it, and then he can get excess with unit costs. So we're having a back and forth debate with him on that one. And the order of magnitude on that is $15,000, Tom. Yeah, something like that. So once we're looking at like $25,000 in extra costs total. In total, yeah.
Wait, is the third CO the drain?
The drain is $5,000 to $6,000.
Right. Is that the third CO? You mentioned that there were 3.
The third one was the gas pipe. Second one was the bricking of an opening in the APR wall.
And the third one is the drain.
Third one.
I wrote
the first one.
Or that was the first one. Whatever. Those are the 3.
Those are the 3.
Okay.
Masonry work,
Gerald,
gas
do we have the
line
budget
work,
for that?
drain work.
Yeah, so this particular project, we had approximately $1.4 million. So when we went out to bid and we actually got the PO in place, right now we have $444,118.40 available. So we have plenty of money to cover this.
All right.
Right.
Excellent. Okay.
So we're just waiting for the contractor to present stuff to us in a proper format that we can bring it to you to act on.
Okay.
Okay. That took care of item B, which was budget status of the project.
Budget status, yeah.
All right. So we'll move on to the next item, which is the invoices, which I assume everybody's seen them.
Yep.
And first invoice for Hubbard and Grosser is in the amount of $1,579.68. Recommend that we make payment. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, aye.
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 Opposed? Hearing none, motion approved. Next invoice is a biggie from Commercial Roofing and Contracting. It's on AIA application number 003 in the amount of $102,220. I recommend we make payment of this approval based on the fact that it's been reviewed by the purchasing agent and Sal and have no objections to it.
Architect approved it.
Architect, yeah, he signed it. Yep.
Second.
All in favor, aye.
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 Opposed? Hearing none, proof of payment. That concludes the invoices and the agenda as far as Osborne Hill. Anybody's got anything? We're going to move on to old business.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, wait, new business. I'm sorry. 1 second, Glenn.
Rich, I'd like
as far as new things coming up, wait. Sal, there's a couple of years' worth of roofing coming up. Is that right?
Yeah, theoretically, yes. So the next roof that the Board of Ed is looking for replacement of is, Al, I hate to tell you, it's Burr Elementary.
Burr?
Burr, yes.
Already?
Burr's due. Already. Our newest building.
Wait a minute, is that new business or old? That's new business, right?
New business, yes. Yeah.
New business.
Right. Old business we're done, and we're moving on to Burr, huh? How long has that building been up there now? God, it's been 16 years. 16.
Yeah.
94, right?
Next year, we're getting. Just so you know, the PVC roof that's on that is was a 15-year warranted roof, and we're actually getting large sections of you actually could see the scrim through it. So we did do some preventative work on that, but it's time to replace the roof. We do have a 5-year projection of the roofs that we'll be doing in the next 5 years. So talking with Gerald Foley, and I checked with the state, trying to simplify things for us, for the committee, so that we're less under the gun with timing. Want to get the request for proposals out early on on Burr, and also the next 4 roofs that we'll be doing. So basically, the next time you're doing an architect selection, you're doing it not only for the next job, but you're also potentially doing it for the next 4 jobs, so that when funding is approved for a roof replacement, any one of these next roof replacements, you're already set with an architect instead of chasing it down because you're really leaning on somebody. So once you select an architect, you can bring them in early and saying we're going for funding. Around now, you can tell them we're going.
Wait, Jane, 1 second, Jane. Before we go into, I don't want to. There's a lot of ifs and buts and whatnot about what Sal said, and a lot of codicils that'll be introduced. And we started to go over some of them already. That you can terminate these things and so on. So I don't want to drag this out tonight, okay? Because we're going to have plenty of time to drag it out.
Okay.
Right. A draft will be sent. Gerald will put out a draft. We can get it out to you so you can have formulate your questions and things like that. So it's anyway, the next roof that the board is seeking funding for is replacement of Burr Elementary.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for that. All right. Appears to be nothing else on the agenda here. So happy Thanksgiving to all and be safe. And Al, Len.
I make a motion we adjourn.
Happy Turkey Day, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye, Jen.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Good night, everybody.